Pardon the interruption, but I'm Frank Isola. Hey, Tony, a fossilized skeleton of a dinosaur sold at an auction for $50 million.
I'm Tony Kornheiser. Fossilized skeleton of a dinosaur? That's me. I'm that person,
No.
or that thing, or that fossil. That's me. I'm a muppet.
You're in your prime.
So old. Now I'm way past my prime, but thank you. Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. Wilbon has the day off, and so I am joined by our great friend from the starting lineup on Sirius XM, Mr. Frank Isola.
They're all watching the World Cup.
That's good. Let's start with Spain beating France 2-0 in this afternoon's World Cup semifinal. This was supposed to be a heavyweight matchup, but Spain controlled the game, scoring on a first-half penalty kick and again on a second-half give-and-go. Frank, what did you think about Spain winning and how it won?
Well, I was one of those people that told you I thought France would win the World Cup. They look like the best team all tournament long. That's not to take anything away from Spain. But Spain, they are the defending European champions, and they had an unbelievable game. They've had a great tournament. They don't give up any goals. They've only won all tournament. You know, France early on, they gave it the penalty kick. I thought that penalty was deserved. Lamine Yamal did get kicked by the defender on France. And from that moment on, France looked rattled. Their center back, William Saliba, who plays at Arsenal, he went down with an injury, and they just never seem to be in a groove. And Tony, you look at, you've talked about it, how the stars have shown up at this World Cup.
Yeah.
And you look at Mbappe, they got Dembele, who's the Ballon d'Or winner. That's, the best player in the world. He just won that award. He didn't have a great game. It just didn't feel like Michael Olise, he didn't play well. So France's best players just did not have great games. And Spain is a machine. I get it. Lamine Yamal is a great player. He played well, but it's more about the team. They're great defensively. Their midfield controls the ball, and they take advantage of the opportunities they get. Spain has earned their trip to the finals in New Jersey on Sunday. They were outstanding.
So I'm glad that you said you had picked France. Everyone that I had talked to had picked France. So, of course, I was thinking France as well. But you make a very good point. Spain has now scored 13 goals in the World Cup and only given up one. Like, what is the doomsday defense? They are shutting people down all over the place. I think they gave up one goal to Belgium, and I did not know this until this morning. But Spain has now beaten France 9 of their last 11 meetings. Do they own France? Is there something we should see in that?
I think it just shows you how great of a team they are. And think about it from France's standpoint. In 22, they went to the World Cup final. They lose to Argentina in penalty kicks. That, in theory, counts as a draw. They won in 2018. The last time they lost a World Cup game was on July 4th of 2014 in Brazil. They're a difficult team to beat. Give Spain all the credit in the world. In Dallas today, the way that they played against a great opponent.
I'm just going to ask one small question here. Do you think that Spain now goes through and wins the final as well? Do they have that kind of momentum and that kind of ability if you had to pick right now?
And you've seen this before, Tony. When you think you're watching the two best teams in the semifinals, sometimes that team gets through. Hey, waiting for them is going to be a terrific England team or the defending champs Argentina. It is not over yet. The championship was not decided today.
Okay. Let's move now to last night's home run derby, where Philadelphia fans got the chance to do what they do best, boo everybody who isn't wearing a Philly shirt. In the end, they were stunned into silence when the Cardinals' Jordan Walker caught and passed Philadelphia's Kyle Schwarber by hitting 6 home runs in a row when he was down to his last out. Frank, what did you make of the change in format and how Walker won?
Yeah, well, the format works if the last home run is going to be a walk-off home run. And you know what? They have something here which the NBA never could seem to get with the slam dunk contest, which is the featured event of their weekend. You're getting some young players, but you're also getting a lot of the big-name stars participating. And, the first guy that came up was Wilson Contreras, and he was hitting bomb after bomb. And that stadium is perfect for a home run derby. The first time I ever went there, I went as a fan, and I saw Jose Reyes hit 3 home runs. The ball flies out of that ballpark. So I thought did it take a long time, Tony? Absolutely. But I thought it had a lot. I think the drama was good. The fact that you got the hometown guy in the final was good. And the crowd was terrific. They added something to the event. There's no question about it.
I liked everything about it. I liked where it was. I liked how it was constructed. I liked how it ended. 20 swings is much better than a clock.
Yep.
A clock, the pressure is on the pitcher to deliver quality pitches. With 20 swings, the pressure is where it ought to be on the batter. You have 20 swings in the first round, I believe 15 swings in the successive rounds after that. I was really impressed with Schwarber. And I know you're going to say, well, he had the crowd behind him. Yes, but that adds a tremendous amount of pressure. You saw what it did to Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper did not make the second round. But what Jordan Walker did, that was extraordinary. He comes in here. He only has a total of 11 big league home runs in 2024 and 2025. So he's certainly not a favorite. And Schwarber goes out and posts a number, and Walker gets to the point where if he misses, if he hits anything not in a home run area, he's done. And he hits six in a row. Boom, boom, boom. And at the end, you know, there's silence from the Philadelphia fans. But I will bet you this. I will bet you that every big-time Philadelphia fan is saying, can we get this guy? Can we get this guy? Because this guy performed with perseverance even beyond what Wyndham Clark did when he was being booed at the U.S. Open. This was a tremendous performance,
And you mentioned that, you know, that's a lot of pressure. You have all those fans are against you. I love the shots of his family, though, how excited they were for him to win it. Jordan Walker certainly put on a big show. All right, let's move to the signs that it really was. Let's move to the signs that Aaron Donald could be coming back to the Rams. How about this? TMZ spotted Donald at a workout at the Rams facility last week, and Adam Schefter told Pat McAfee yesterday, quote, it's just a question of whether he wants to go through it and do it. My guess is in the end he will, just a guess. Tony, given all of this, let's play odd makers here. What are the chances of Aaron Donald returning to the Rams?
Okay, so first of all, I have to mention that I watched the video of this thing, of the workout, alleged workout by Aaron Donald. It appeared to be shot from a rooftop 5 miles away. And maybe that was Aaron Donald, or maybe that was Luke Donald. I'm not sure. I am influenced by his coming back by this. Obviously, Myles Garrett is now on that team, which means a 35-year-old Aaron Donald is never going to be double-teamed, because Myles Garrett's always going to be double-teamed, unless they change the rules and say the offense can have 12 people out there. So, I mean, that makes it easier to persuade him to come back. And maybe I'm influenced, Frank, by Serena Williams. Serena Williams came back for Wimbledon. I think she's going to come back for the U.S. Open as well, and she's 44 years old. LeBron James, 41 years old, he's still playing. Novak Djokovic, 39, he's still playing. The star of the World Cup, Lionel Messi, 39 years old. So, you know, Donald looks like a kid next to them. So I think he may very well want to come back, yes.
Yeah, and we know this, too, with all these players, as they get up in age, they don't want to go through training camp. So if he can survive training camp, and you think that the Rams would probably come to an agreement, you don't have to practice all the time, these silly preseason games you won't have to be a part of. Because, Tony, let's go back when he did play. I mean, when I think of the greatest defensive players in my mind, I think of, you know, Lawrence Taylor and certainly Ray Lewis, Ronnie Lott. This guy he's one of those players. He is a dominant player. I understand that he's been out of the sport for a couple of years. As long as he hasn't lost it mentally, I don't think physically he's lost it. He still can go out there and be dominant.
I mean, I'm going to agree with everything you're saying, but I'm going to say this. There's a big difference between a workout in July and full pads in August and game action live in September. So even when he says, if he says,